Hello, twin flames. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. As Ralph Smart says, we've got a whole lot to talk about today. So thank you for being here. And if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So first of all, I want to apologise for looking rough because I've had hardly any sleep and I'm sure you feel the same. Do you feel today like you've been run over by a truck? Do you feel rough? Do you feel like you've been hit in the face by something? It's because there's such powerful change happening. And I knew something massive was going on yesterday because when I did the Divine Masculine Dark Truths message, day 26, there was this amazing white light. And if you've watched that video, you'll know what I'm talking about. That white light kept going in the mouth, going all around this area, the throat, and, reflecting on my tongue. And, it was quite bizarre how it was happening. And the angels were very clearly saying to me during that message, the masculines are healing. They're healing their throat chakra. They're healing the muscles that bring out the speech, the tongue, because the tongue creates the words in a way. Their voice box is being healed. All of their mouth area, what makes decisions, all the things that want to be coming up, expressed. The emotions, the feelings, the communication itself, it's all being healed. And that was really shown in that video. So I know something massive, or I knew something massive was happening then anyway. So obviously we got that healing message, which I've posted today. And when I post the messages, the angels always guide me. So during the masculine series, or any series that I do, if there's ever a break, say I do a message and then I miss 4 or 5 days and then do a message, it's because they guide me to that particular message on that particular day, because that's what you need to hear. And as I posted that today, that's what you needed to hear, because it's really relevant to what happened last night or the early hours of the morning where I channeled the masculine energy. And everything that kind of led up to that point was a process to create that channeled message by allowing it to come in. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, stop this video right now and go and watch that channeled message from last night. It was only about 4 minutes long. And it's a very dark video because it's in the dark. Okay, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But the run up to that is very powerful. So last night, me and George were watching Supernatural. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he got this really powerful, intense bout of hiccups. And hiccups are connected with fears that are being released on a very deep level. The things that really internal fear jumping out. Kind of taking your breath away. And George's hiccups can be very loud, so it's like something is speaking very loud inside of the masculines right now that need to be released. So if anyone's experienced hiccups or you've been picking up on that kind of sensation, this is why, because there's things being needing to come out, but they are speaking to them and they want to speak it out to you. So that was the first thing. And then when we were watching Supernatural, one of the songs came on and, one of the episodes came on. And at the end, there was a song. And whenever I receive a song in a show, and I know it's a message for the Twin Flame Collective, I kind of get this feeling like all the hairs are standing up on the back of my neck. And I feel that's because my spirit animal is a cat. And when cats are, when something happens, the fur stands up. They feel things very intensely. So it was like all the fur stood up and I thought, wow, that's a massive sign. And that was Ozzy Osbourne, The Road to Nowhere. And the lyrics are very powerful, and I shared that on the community page last night. So I just want to share a few of the lyrics here. I was looking back on my life and all the things I've done to me. Look how powerful that is. I've been looking back on my life. So this is a big sign here that something big is happening within the masculine right now, where they are looking back on things and the things that they've done to themselves. And that's how they've treated you, how they've acted, the things they've done. The mistakes they've made, which are really just lessons that lead them back to you. But they're kind of going over everything and processing. So this song was kind of a big indicator of the energy that they were in, moving into that channeled message. And it says, I'm still looking for the answers. I'm still searching for the key. Well, the key is you. You hold the key to their heart, and they really hold the key to the future by making the changes they're being guided to make. I'm still looking for the answers. So they're searching within themselves, they're going within, they're finding things out. The answers are being given to them. The wreckage of my past keeps haunting me. It just won't leave me alone. And that's the things they've done. The wreckage, the fallout, the chaos, the upheaval. When they've hurt you and broke your heart and messed you around and done you wrong. That's wreckage. And also it's kind of baggage, things they need to release, things they need to heal. I still find it all a mystery. Could it be a dream? And that's because they're thinking, what's this all about? I still find it a mystery. I'm still trying to understand. The road to nowhere leads to me. And I feel that's a big message, that the road will always lead back to themselves. Because we speak about how the masculines have to make a choice. And that choice is to choose themselves. So the road leads to you because all paths lead home. But really that's by them leading themselves back to themselves, because that's how they choose themselves and that's how they choose you. Because it's never a choice between you and a karmic partner or you and something else or someone else. It's always a choice of them choosing themselves. And when they do that, which they will, that's when they choose the divine feminine, because you are one and the same. You belong to each other. You are one. So in other words, the road to nowhere, which leads back to them, that's what it says. The road to nowhere leads back to me, means it leads to you. Very powerful information coming through. Then last night, I was just kind of looking through Snapchat, because members now have access to my personal Snapchat. And I went on the Bitmoji story, and there was this unicorn, and it was digging, like digging the road up. And we've been speaking for months now about Archangel Nathaniel digging the road up, or bulldozering things away and removing things, clearing things up. Things being brought up to the surface for healing, deep core wounds. We've been talking about the bulldozers moving things out of the way. And I picked up on that yesterday. That energy of change and movement and power. So I loved it because it was a unicorn, and unicorns are connected with magic, but healing energy. And I shared that on the community post too, and I was like, wow. And then last night, I went to bed a bit earlier than George because I was just feeling tired. And I think then I was picking up on this masculine energy, because when I'm channeling, sometimes I go into deep masculine energy. It doesn't happen a lot where I channel it this intensely, but it has before. And, the last time was, I don't know if you were even watching the channel at that time. Some of you will, some of you won't, but it will be in the playlist. There was a video I did where I really tapped into their energy, and I was sitting on the stairs, and recording this video, speaking about everything. And it was painful. There was tears, emotion, and I really felt that need to make that change or break free. And that was a really intense channeling, the way I did it last night. So I must have been already kind of in that energy and feeling it. And I was feeling very frustrated too. Everything was kind of getting on my nerves. And that's how the masculines are sometimes. Everything gets on their nerves because they're frustrated with themselves. So really the only thing getting on the nerves is their own self. But they see it as everything. Whether it's you, the karmic partner, the job, the children, anything just getting on the nerves. Even the TV they're watching or the social media they're looking at, whatever it is, getting on the nerves, feeling angry, frustrated, And that's how I was feeling last night. So I thought the best thing for me to do is to go to bed. So I went to bed. George was playing on his game a little bit. And then he came in about 1:30. And, he was hot. And when George is hot, he snores, And sometimes, I don't mind it. It's not all the time. But sometimes it winds me up because I'm tired. And this is the energy I was in last night, and it was getting to me. So he said, Luke, let me go and sleep downstairs, and then you can get a decent night's sleep. Well, everything happens for a reason, doesn't it? Okay, so obviously this was kind of the process or the unfolding of this channel message coming to me. Because again, if George had been in the bed, I wouldn't have been able to do that for you. Very powerful. So George went downstairs, and I must have fallen into a very, very deep sleep. And then I woke up, it was definitely around 3:33 a.m. when I first kind of jolted awake. And I kind of woke up, I didn't know where I was. It was one of them where, and we've had blackout blinds in the bedroom. So it was very intense, it was very dark. Put the light on, picked up my phone, and I felt this need, for, like the masculine's yearning to reach out to the feminine. I felt it on every level. And it was also because, remember, my divine masculine was downstairs. So obviously he wasn't in my energy field at that moment physically. So obviously I was feeling that too. But I was channeling the masculine energy. So I picked up my phone and I was like, ooh, I had this kind of need or urge to message someone. And this is because I was picking up on the collective energy, what the masculine was going through. So I picked up my phone. I thought, okay, I need to kind of find myself a little bit here. I feel a bit disorientated and my eyes were burning. When you're really tired and your eyes burning, hurting. So I thought, okay, try and compose yourself a little bit, Liz. I was dehydrated too. I couldn't sleep. I thought, okay, so I'm going to check my emails. So I started checking my emails and, I've got personal readings today as well. And, I didn't really read what was coming through. So I ended up sending a message to one of our soul sisters here. And Dora, I do apologise to you, okay? Because I didn't read the message properly. And I sent a kind of a reaction back or a response back, but I was still half asleep. So I feel this was also what the masculines are showing you. That sometimes, they don't really make sense of things because things either don't make sense to them, or they feel rushed, or they feel tired, or they're not making sense of what they're reading. So sometimes they can kind of react to you or respond when they're not quite ready to do so, instead of taking a moment to process and wake up a bit, So it's another sign there to not take anything personally and to take your time. There's no need to rush things. So then I was kind of sitting there and I was, just thinking about things, and things were going over. I thought, I'm definitely channeling the masculines here, what's going on? And I got this urge, this real urge that the masculine wants to reach out to the feminine. It's only a matter of time now. Maybe your masculine did reach out last night. Some of you will have received some form of message, some form of communication. And the message coming through was, it's not just that they want to send you a message or a text or an email or, something on social media. If they've blocked you, they want to unblock you. If they've, they want to kind of send you a friend request on social media. They want to reach out. They want contact with you. So the message I shared, let me bring it up. Let me go to the community post, because this was the first part of it. And there was this and then something else. And then obviously I ended with the channeled message there, and then it all went away and I could go to sleep, which is always the way it happens when you're channeling energy. So I put, the message is very, the masculine, the message is very close. Look at that, divine timing there, or divine channeling. The masculine is very close to contacting you, divine feminine. Have you been hearing dogs barking? Now, the next door's dogs were barking too, and I was picking up on that. They have, okay? So they are thinking of your beauty, your loyalty, your friendship, your light, and the past. And remember what it said in the Ozzy Osbourne song, I've been going over the past, okay? Thinking about my life, going over everything. Picking up their phone and putting it down. Lying awake trying to find the courage to send their message or to add you on social media. Working out what to say and how to say it. And I felt that this burning in the throat as well, like a burning feeling. Communication is coming, I've no doubt about it. It's just a question of when. And I put channel message feelings at 4 a.m. UK time because, by the time I'd kind of was channeling all this energy, it was like gone 4 a.m. And I was thinking in my mind, wow, because I also got the go-ahead yesterday to go to the solicitors and pick up some paperwork to pass it on to the conveyancers to sort out the sale of the house, which is, likely to go through within the next 6 weeks. So again, a big sign with the Lionsgate portal about things moving forward. Very powerful energy in August and September. And then I lay down. I thought, okay, let's try to go back to sleep now. You've given them the message. Okay, you've passed the Divine Feminines the message on. That should be enough now. And I lay down, it still wasn't enough. I kept hearing that song out of Dirty Dancing, in the still of the night. And I was thinking, what's this trying to tell me? In the still of the night, and shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo. And it just kept going on and on in my mind. And I kept visualising that picture of baby and Johnny in the bedroom, and, when she walks away, and, you've got, what's her name, the older lady who wants him, and she sees him coming out of the hut, and she causes loads of trouble for him, so he has to leave, and, they go into that separation, don't they? And then he comes back at the end of the film and he says, nobody puts baby in the corner, But that song, so I thought, right, I'm going to Google the lyrics. So I Googled the lyrics, I had a look, and I thought, yes, this is the masculines, this is how they feel. In the still of the night, which it was, it was very dark, it was kind of like there was nothing going on apart from these dogs barking, which again, very strange. They don't usually bark at that time at night, and I certainly can't usually hear them. So, in the still of the night, they were thinking of you. Shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo. And I posted that song. I thought, okay then. I post the song on social media, not social media, on YouTube for you guys, okay? And I put, again, this is what the masculines are kind of feeling. So I posted that. I thought, okay, I'm going to be able to go to sleep now. So again, turn the light off, lay there, and all these feelings and sensations go around in my head. This yearning desire for you. Everything they've felt, everything they've done coming up to the surface. It felt intense, it was powerful, it was hurting my eyes. I felt anxiety, palpitations, it was powerful stuff. And I was just lying there thinking, what is going on, And they're giving me fear. Because all that kind of internal fear was being released, and it was like this power was coming into them, this big healing that I'd kind of picked up on. Thank you, they gave me that fear again. That I'd picked up on when I was doing that DM channeled message, when, I was doing the dark truths, and that light came, connected with Archangel Honiel, and all that healing of the throat connected with communication, and the mouth, and, the tongue and all the area, as well connected with decisions. So I thought, right, I need to channel what I'm feeling and what words I'm hearing, and the sensation and the emotion. So I just grabbed my phone, I lay on the bed, and I turned it on in the darkness, and it was pitch black, okay? So obviously, if you go and watch that, you'll see there isn't much light around there. So obviously it was in the still of the night, it was in the darkness, and it was gone 4 a.m. And I did that channeled message, and I posted it. And I'm not kidding you, as soon as I'd done it, as soon as it was active and uploaded on YouTube, the light started coming in, and we've got blackout blinds. And the light, it was illuminating. It was so strange. It was illuminating the blinds. And I was just looking, I was like, wow. So the first thing that went through my head is, wow, what time is it now? I've got to get up in a couple of hours. I'm going to be tired. And I thought, it doesn't matter. I'm experiencing what the masculines are feeling, and that's a powerful thing. That's why I'm here. I am a vessel to feel all of this, not just to speak the words, but to feel it too, to show you in a physical way what they are physically going through, because that also shows you how real it is, and it replaces that doubt with faith. And when you are in this energy of channeling, you feel everything. You feel it. Our soul sister Sandra said, wow, Liz, I'm feeling all these feelings now because I'm now channeling so much. And it's because you're connecting with the energy. This is when you're working with angels, they give you all of the sensations. Physically, emotionally, mentally, everything, spiritually. You feel it all. It's not just you do a reading and that's it. You feel it all. And my readings seem to be getting more stronger without using the cards. You know, because I've always been able to channel without cards. Cards are just a bonus, like a tool I use, you know, to show you a visual aid. But, you know, we don't need that. The messages come anyway. They just kind of clarify and validate everything. But this is showing you, they're allowing me to channel using what I've been given, which is my physical body, my emotions, my feelings, and my thoughts. So this light was coming through the blinds, and I thought, that's the light of the feminine. That's the light of the feminine guiding the masculine. And it was like they were feeling all these feelings, and your light was guiding them to get the job done. You know, to be able to reach out, to have that courage and, you know, that confidence to do it, what they wanted to do. And the light was streaming through, and I just felt this kind of a relaxation energy flow over me. You know, like I'd got off the chest, or I'd released out what needed to be said. And then I finally slept. And I was like, wow, I woke up late. I was supposed to get up at 6:30 this morning because I had to go and sort out my mum's stuff. And I ended up waking up at like 8 o'clock. And I thought, whew, you know. And I woke up and I felt like I'd been hit by a buzz. And in the UK, that's what we say if we feel rough, tired. And I thought, this is how the masculines feel. They've had no sleep. Maybe they caught a few hours or an hour. And if they've got to go to work or they've got responsibilities, they're going to feel drained and tired. And it's your light that keeps them going. So what happens then? They see signs. And this was really shown to me today because I've had a busy day. Okay, it's like, what time is it now? It's like 4:15 in the UK as I'm recording this, or, you know, reading this because I'm reading the energy. So again, significant, 4:15, that channel message around 4 o'clock, very powerful. So the last 24 to 36 hours has been very powerful, you know, with all this energy and what's been shown to you. So the masculines, to keep them strong, have been seeing signs. And I feel I've been shown today what the masculines are going through because they are busy. They've got stuff going on. And, you know, it's not like I had to just go to one place today. I went out the house at 9 and I got back at 3 because I had to catch 7 buses, okay, to go where I needed to go and do what I needed to do because I had to go somewhere to pick up some documents and take them to somewhere else to give them the documents. But it wasn't as easy as going from A to B. I had to go all around the Riki, okay? And to do it in taxis, it would have cost a lot of money. So I thought, right, I'm going to get the bus, you know? So talk about being hit by a bus, I had to get on 7 of them. And everywhere I went, because I was starting to observe everything, because I do observe anyway, but I was noticing what was going on. And I saw that many signs that this journey is real. I wish I could have taken photos of them. My battery was being very, very low. It actually went dead at one point. So I couldn't really take any photos. I managed to take one photo, okay, which I'll show you. But the first thing I saw was, and I've been to this place before and I've never seen it. On the wall, it said Union Hotel. Okay, and there isn't a hotel there. I don't know why it says that. It said Union Hotel. And I was like, wow, there's the word union, there it is. And then on the buses, it kept saying on the side of the bus, be the change. Be the change. And I was like, wow, because the masculines need to be the change. They need to make the change. They need to be the change that they want to see in their life. And as a feminine, we need to do that too, to be the change. To not look at them to change, to be the change we want by changing our perception and the way we see things and allowing everything to change. And also be the change, be. Bees are connected with miracles. And it's got this kind of picture of a woman's head with all this kind of, you know, like stuff coming out of the head, like power, you know, or kind of intelligence. And it was like, wow, the crown chakra is being illuminated. So I kept seeing this. You know, and there was other signs too, you know, about reunion and things like this. But the one that really caught my eye was this one. Okay, so I want to show this. I've screenshot it because, well, I took the photo. Okay, it was lucky because I literally had hardly any battery left. I don't know how it allowed me to do it. That's why it looks quite dark. So there's this picture of a building. Okay, and this is while I was on the bus. So I was driving past, managed to get a shot of it. I'm going to make it bigger. Look at this, okay? Unite the union. Unite the union. So that's about you guys not only coming into union, but uniting, okay? It's about mission. It's about the power. Unite the union. I was like, woof. And the fact that there's this kind of red flame above it, that's what it looks like to me, is like Leo energy, fire energy, action energy, magic. Even when there seems to be a brick wall in the way will be made. Unite the union. And I was like, that's just amazing. That's intense and powerful. So again, signs that lift you up, okay? And then it's really powerful because I've been feeling drained and tired all day. I came home, I've had some food, and George was busy recording videos upstairs, and as soon as I saw him, my energy just changed and I felt good again and relaxed and like awake, So it's about how we awaken each other. So I know now that I've possibly realigned back into feminine energy because I don't feel like I did. I've definitely been channeling the masculines properly within me, with the frustration, all these things. And, I feel as well with the kind of significance too of George going to sleep downstairs, not because he wanted to get away from me, because he wanted to he respects me enough to give me a good night's sleep, even though obviously the reason in spiritual truth it happened was so I could experience that channeled message. Otherwise, how could I have done that with him in the bed with me, Even though he probably would have let me record it, but it wouldn't have been the same, because this is energy that you're feeling when they are separated from you and when you're separated from them. And that's why you're feeling all this power and this energy and, this strength. So, it's also a big sign that if the masculine is in a marriage or is in a relationship, they are away from that person at night in whatever way that means, whether it means they are sleeping downstairs or they're going to a hotel, Union Hotel. They're walking around or they're going out in the garden or they're going in the shed or they're going night fishing or whatever they're doing. They're finding a way to process those emotions. And in the still of the night, in the silence, they feel it very intensely. And that's why last night, I felt this real need for the masculines to contact the feminine. And, do let me know in the comment section if you did receive communication last night, even if it was just an emoji or a hi or anything, because they had this intense need. And it's really powerful because yesterday in the message that came out in the DM confessions was, I write a message to you and then I delete it because I freeze in fear. And I feel that's exactly what they were doing yesterday. They wanted to reach out. They may have written the message out and then lost the confidence, not being able to press the send button, or because they were definitely feeling it and they were picking up the phone and putting it down. And they may have even been Googling you or looking you up on social media or having a nose, but they felt this intense feeling and this burning in the eyes. It was just severe, because when the eyes burn, it's because, you're not really liking what you're seeing. You don't really like what you're seeing in the physical world. You want to change it, so things are burning and changing. So because of that today, I'm going to bring in the Dragon Tarot. And this is a powerful one. I haven't used this one yet. I bought this when I was in Blackpool. So we're going to use the Dragon Tarot. I'm also going to bring in the Open Heart Oracle Messages by Cat Cherry and the Spirit of the Animal Oracle. Now, I'm also going to do something really special today. Our soul sister Zoe from Aligning With My Soul, the beautiful Zoe, she's gifted me and George her new deck of cards, and it's beautiful. It's the messages from your other self, and this is by Aligning With My Soul. So what I'm going to do, I haven't even opened the deck here. It was here when I got back. So I'm going to open this and I'm going to do a pick a pile with messages from your person, like, in kind of, for Zoe, because at the end of the day, she's beautiful and she's amazing, and she gives me and George so much love, support and respect on her channel. I want to give that back to her. So I don't want to just bring the cards into this reading. I want to dedicate a whole video to these cards. I'm not going to use any other cards. I'm just going to use this deck. So there is going to be a message from your masculine, or if you're a masculine watching, a message from your feminine in a pick a pile later today. So bear with me, okay? And if you obviously are waiting for a personal reading with me today, bear with me, okay? Because obviously I'm going to be working till about 8 o'clock tonight. And I am also going to post maybe tonight or tomorrow, see how the energy is, all the horoscopes for August, because they're already live for members. So, if you are a member and you haven't already, go and check out the August readings. They're super powerful, but I will be making them public for everyone over the next day or so. So you can check out the energy of your sign, maybe check out your masculine sign and see what's going on. Also, I am taking bookings for readings, but I have got a waiting list. If you haven't got in quickly, I'm now taking bookings for the end of October going into November. So if you would like a personal reading with me and you don't mind waiting, you don't pay me till the day of the reading, so don't worry about that. Just email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. The email is in the description below. And I can give you, the price list and what all the readings are. Because I don't just do one reading anymore. I've got a list of 7. So you can have like a deep healing as well with the angels, or you can have a very quick reading, 1 card reading that answers something quickly for you, or you can have, an extended reading or a standard reading, whatever you want. So if you're interested in that, message me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if I haven't replied to your email today, now you know why, okay? So bear with me. Okay, let's do this then. So let's do some cards. So we're 30 minutes in again. So the cat cherry cards, I love these. These are open heart oracle messages available from makeplaincards.com. So what's the energy, please, angels, around the connection today? The energy around the connection. Well, we already know what it is because of that channeled message. Okay, there it is. So again, cards flying on the floor. Well, I always feel like there's loads coming out. There's 2. So there's quite a few cards for the energy of the connection there. What's the energy around the divine feminines today? The energy around the divine feminines, please, angels. There we go. And the energy around the divine masculine. Woo, straight out for the masculine there. A few cards coming out. This is very exciting. What's the energy with the dragon cards? Oh, straight out. Okay, there we go for the energy. What's the energy around the feminine? Look at this. And the energy around the divine masculine. Wow, did you see that? Powerful stuff today. Very powerful. What animal or spirit guide or anything else going on within the nature kingdom or, the animal kingdom? What do we need to know for the energy of the connection today? What do we need to know for the energy of the connection today? There it is. The energy around the divine feminines today and the energy around the divine masculines today. Straight out there. Wow. Okay, let's do this then. So we're going to start with the energy of the connection. So the first thing we've got is, you are my soul's mirror. Wow, you are my soul's mirror. So you're being reminded here that you are mirrors of each other and that you are mirroring each other's soul. So you are learning and growing things that heal your soul. You're learning the lessons. It's very powerful. I love you even if I don't say it. So this is the real energy I was feeling last night. They love you. Even if they don't say it, in the still of the night, when there's stillness, quiet times, darkness, they love you even if they don't say it. And that's the energy around this connection today. And that's what you know and that's what you feel. So trust in that. I do believe that we are meant to be together. And you know that and they know that too on a very deep level. Even if that's a subconscious level, they know they're meant to be with you. You are mirrors of each other. This is why you feel each other's energy. This is why last night you experienced this. When I've been reading the comments section earlier, you guys have said, intense energy. I feel it. I feel like I've been hit by that truck. I feel rough. I feel tired. Maybe right now, as you're watching this reading, you're starting to feel uplifted again because you're feeling this change. It's like the masculines have released something. Something's been healed within themselves. And they are now believing that you're meant to be together. They feel it too. And I'm really excited to record today's daily Divine Masculine message in the Truth series to see what the energy is and how it's shifted after that healing. But obviously I'll post that video when they guide me to, whether it be tomorrow or Monday or whenever it is, okay? Listen to songs that remind you of me and you will know I am there with you. Wow. So a lot of nostalgia. Now, last night they may have even been listening to songs. Now, look what came through. We had 2 songs. We had the Ozzy Osbourne song come out. And I've not really heard that before, nor in full anyway. And I did listen to it all, very powerful. And we had the In the Still of the Night, doo-doo, shooby-doo, coming out. So the masculine may have been listening to music or being reminded of you. There's also that song, that says, Need You Now. Okay, it's 1:15, I think it's that one. And I need you now. Okay, I wonder if I ever cross your mind. So there's also that song too, but I wasn't guided to share that one. Even though they were thinking of you and there was that intense emotion, it was more the still of the night. And so listen to that song, In the Still of the Night. And I shared it on the community post. So that will make sense to you. So music, again, music here. Messages and music. We've got the sun, okay? They're giving me the star as well, which is about hope for the future, but the sun. And you can see the yin and yang energy. You've got that powerful energy of the lion, which is the Lion's Gate portal opening up with this. This is what I'm seeing it as. I'm seeing this as the Leo energy that we're in. You could also see stag energy in this too. So it's about the future, the happiness that you guys give to each other. It's the light of the sun. The feminine is that warmth and power and that light. And that was really shown to me when we've got these blackout blinds. And as I said, the light was coming through after I'd channeled that message. We've got judgment. So the masculines are also releasing the judgment, judging themselves, for what they've done, going over the wreckage of things and wondering what people will think of them, judging them when they make changes. And even if there's something between you, like an age gap or, a cultural difference or a religious difference or something, there's this what if, this fear of being judged, and that's being released right now. We've also got the world. So the world is in your hands. The world is about 2021, a completion, a new beginning. And we've got the Ace of Coins, which is power, success, abundance, magic flowing in. We've also got the 2 of Coins and the 3 of Coins, and I feel this is movement and progress. Hear it, revving up motorbike. I spoke about that last week. Things revving up, and this is why we've got Ace 2 and 3. Step by step movement, day by day. We've also got the Sea Otter happiness, and this really resonates with the sun because the sun has come out and you've got the happiness card. It says, be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Wow. So the angel's saying this is sure. It's a sure thing. It's your destiny, the destiny of love. So this is all about going with the flow, being happy, being playful, lightening the load and trusting the journey. Very powerful. But the masculine's saying, you are my mirror and I love you even if I don't say it. Very powerful. The masculine energy then, I know we're dying to see what this is. The masculine energy, look at my actions through the lens of love. Wow. So he's saying to you, or she's saying to you, please look at what I've been doing and the way I've been behaving and what I've been saying through the lens of love. Don't judge me. Don't take it personally. Please understand. And that really makes sense to me because, as I said, I woke up and I read the email that one of our soul sisters had sent me wrong. Or the payment or whatever it was. And, this is saying, instead of kind of looking at it through, the eyes of the physical world, see it through the lens of love. Wake up. Understand on a deep level. I have feelings for you that I don't know how to express. Well, there it is. So they are saying to you, I love you even if I don't say it. And I have feelings for you that I don't know how to express. So he's getting it across to you. Give me time. Allow me this moment to work it out. And he just gives me this woo, like a wave of wooziness. Because it does get to them. These feelings and this intensity. And they want to reach out. And that's why they can write a message out and then delete it or not send it. Because they're afraid. And they have all these feelings and they don't know what to say. So go and watch that channeled message. Even if you've already watched it, go and listen to it again. Because right now, that's what they want to express to you. I have passion on my mind. Well, they certainly do. Not just desire for you, but passion to make a change, to make it happen, to take action. Fears are getting the best of me right now. And this is what was happening last night. All that fear, all that stress energy, holding them back. But it was this feeling of this need for you. It was a hunger. It was like an ache. You know, they were aching for you. The eyes were aching. The body was aching. The mind was aching. And those dogs were barking, symbolizing loyalty, partnership. And it's really powerful because, you know, obviously I could hear them. And George said, did you hear those dogs barking last night? So he heard it too. But obviously I was channeling the masculine energy. We've got here the King of Swords. So the masculines are in their head sorting through things, making decisions. We've got the Five of Swords, releasing the past, moving into victory. And we've got the Five of Coins, which is that fear of abandonment, that fear of change, that fear of letting go. And that's what they're working through right now, making the changes. And for the masculine then, we've got the Goose, inner knowing. So they know. They have this inner knowing. They understand it on a deep level. They're trying to work out what it is. You are a brave traveller. Your soul knows the way. So their soul knows the way to you. Okay? The road to nowhere or the road to them is the road to you. And he's saying, I am brave and I am a brave traveller. So this is a big sign about movement to you, travel to you, making that action step towards you, reaching out. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you, loyal. And they miss your friendship. Okay, they miss your love, but they also miss your friendship, those conversations that light you both up inside, that keep you both strong, that make you laugh and smile and chuckle and bring happiness in. Loyalty, the dog's barking. Don't worry, you are blessed, let yourself fly. So the angel's saying to the masculine, don't worry, you are blessed. You're blessed as a twin flame. You're blessed with this love. You're blessed because your divine feminine loves you. So fly. So a big message, the masculines want to fly high. They want to move towards you, bringing in freedom. Very powerful message today. And for the feminines, I'm burying my head in the sand because this hurts. So, you know, sometimes it hurts. It hurts the feminine. It hurts the feminine when they seem to be burying their head in the sand or not addressing things or, you know, hiding away. And it hurts. So sometimes as a feminine, we think, okay, I'm moving on. I'm not going to even address it then. And it brings in pain. I love that we have so much to share all the time. And this could be in the 5D especially. You know, you have so much to talk about. You have so much to say, so much to share. And we've got the Ace of Cups here, which is that relationship, the promise of the union, the relationship building, something magical coming in, the power of union. Unite the union. You know, be the change, all the signs you see that show you the truth. And I love this because the feminine today is coming up as the giraffe, which is the visionary. And this is changing your perspective, you know, raising your vibration, okay? Because giraffes are very tall. And tall is about viewing things from a higher point of view. So the giraffe is saying, be the visionary, be the change, understand, rise above earthly matters. And that's what you do as a divine feminine. You rise above the 3D. You look through the illusion. And that's why your masculine is saying to you, you know, I have feelings for you I don't know how to express. Fears are getting the better to me. They're getting the better of me. I love you even if I don't say it. But the most important one is look at my actions through the lens of love. And this is what you're doing here as the giraffe. It says, glide through life with grace. Well, that's what the feminine does. She glides through life because the feminine is the swan and the swan glides. So you glide through your life when you let go and you see with the eyes of love, not fear. You are able to see the right path. So you know you're on the right path. And that reminds me of another sign. Okay. I had to ring my sister today. And when I was on the phone to her, there was a beep, 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 beep. So I knew someone was trying to ring me, but I didn't look who it was. And after I looked, and the number was 717. 717. Let me see if I can show it to you. And I don't even know who it is, okay? It's obviously someone trying to sell me something. And I'm going to, I don't want to ring it. Okay, let me screenshot it. I nearly rang it then. Don't want to do that on live, do I? So I've screenshot it now just to show you. There we are, okay? This is my call log here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. But we've got, and there's my sister's number. Well, not a number, but there's my sister Lisa, okay? Because I've spoke to her today. But there's the number, okay? 01782, that's the Stoke-on-Trent number. Well, obviously you guys know that's where I am. 717, okay? And 717 means that you're on the right path. Okay, it means you're on the right path. So I wanted to show that, just to show you that this is all real. So the angels are saying to you, you're on the right path. So I also received that number, and I looked at it, I thought, universe, you've got to be joking me. This is just too much. You know, my mind's already blown. I'm already tired. And you're giving me all these incredible signs that all is well and we are all on the right path. And that's the sign. So if you've been seeing it, 717, 417, that's another one, angel protection, whatever combination of those numbers, even if you've been seeing 1717, you are on the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Stand tall. Be confident in your dreams. Know your worth with self-worth. Remember that you are valuable, that nobody, give me fear, nobody compares to you. And when that fear comes in, you allow it to come out, whether it comes out as hiccups, burpee energy, release it out. And see with a big heart and love with a big heart, because that's who you are. So divine feminines, your masculine is very close to communicating with you. If they haven't already, you've been feeling it. Something's coming. Maybe you're feeling it in the solar plexus. You've got butterflies. Something's coming, something good. What will it be? Okay, something's coming. So trust and keep the faith. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.